What happened when one of India's greatest living athletes tried to popularize tennis in his home country with the help of the sport's top stars? The International Premier Tennis League, a financial disaster on every level that left stadiums unfilled, players unpaid, and corporate promises broken. By 2013, all-time great tennis doubles player Mahesh Bhupathi, having already achieved 12 Grand Slam titles, was perhaps better known for his many business ventures, even being dubbed the Donald Trump of tennis, showcasing relentless entrepreneurship that eventually led him to conceive an idea for a new end-of-year exhibition tour in thriving and marketable cities not typically known for tennis. Inspired by the success of the Indian Premier League, a lucrative professional cricket event in India, Bhupathi wanted to replicate this success by organizing an Asia-wide tennis competition, which was planned to bring together the top male and female players, past and present, to compete on team franchises in cities like Singapore, Manila, and New Delhi. He set out for an ambitious goal, creating a functioning tennis tour in regions of the world that, in contrast to the West, had generally weaker economies, but were also emerging and historically underserved tennis markets. A goal made possible by promising unbelievably high salaries to star players. How did he manage to pull this all together? By leveraging his good relationships with tennis's top talent, many of whom respected his contributions to the sport and were already eager to participate in the event. World number one Novak Djokovic, for example, described IPTL as potentially revolutionary for tennis. The minimum salary of $1 million each promised for top players was just an added incentive. After securing lucrative sponsorship deals with Coca-Cola and Qatar Airways, Bhupathi launched the first IPTL match in Manila at the Mall of Asia Arena on November 28, 2014, to a packed house of over 12,000 spectators. Like World Team Tennis in America, the competition ran on a points-based system, with multiple formats including mixed doubles and matches featuring former legendary players like Andre Agassi and Pete Sampras, to create a more dynamic, faster-paced sports spectacle entertaining for a general audience. As Bhupathi described it, made-for-TV tennis, featuring mascots and live music. And while ATP president Chris Kermode described the event as a glorified exhibition, to any casual observer, IPTL's debut in 2014 was an undeniable success, and there seemed to be nothing stopping the event from prospering in future years. How could Bhupathi possibly fail? Well, as the following years would show, in every way imaginable. The debut match of the 2015 season the following year in New Delhi saw less than a quarter of the seats in the Indira Gandhi Stadium full. Additionally, an internal dispute with the Philippines-based franchise the Manila Mavericks, related to tournament funding and scheduling, led to the league skipping that city during the following year, downsizing the tour from 5 host cities to 3. The IPTL's 2016 season began that December with a smaller league of just 4 team franchises. But curiously, both Roger Federer and Serena Williams, who were confirmed to participate, were absent from the tournament schedule. On December 5th, as the tournament was underway, Federer's agent, Tony Godsick, revealed to the New York Times that due to problems and uncertainties surrounding IPTL, Federer would not be participating that year. Bhupathi later issued a public statement confirming that he had reached out to Federer and Williams requesting that they not compete in the event, as the financial hole IPTL had dug itself into meant that they couldn't afford to pay their 2 marquee players. For reference, both Federer and fellow star player Rafael Nadal each raked in about $3 million for just a few nights' appearances in the event's previous years. But as expected, the IPTL's gradual economic downturn made it impossible to sustain those salaries. This also forced Bhupathi to pay the players from the previous 2015 season 7 months late, only paying them by August of 2016 with added interest. As expected, fans who had already purchased tickets in 2016 expecting to watch Federer and Williams play were outraged, and while demands for refunds were rampant, they were never offered. The debut match of the season in Singapore, which was supposed to feature Williams on the team, drew less than 1,000 attendees. In his public statement, Bhupathi blamed the mysterious Legendary Group, the franchise owners of the Japan Warriors team, who after being found guilty of business fraud, were unable to live up to their commitments of paying $8 million to the league. Bhupathi also claimed the economic climate in India wasn't conducive to a thriving tournament that year, as the Indian government had just enacted a disruptive bill on November 8th outlawing the use of small change bills, leading to major upheaval in the country's economy and an ensuing lack of confidence in consumer spending. In his 2014 debut, Federer had charmed the local Indian media through his on-court appearances alongside Bollywood actresses and by leading New Delhi's franchise team, the Indian Aces, to victory in the inaugural competition, of which the resultant countrywide admiration, combined with his hyped-up 2016 season arrival, made his eventual mysterious absence that much more devastating to fans. Bhupathi described the subsequent ticket sales in India as unsettling and embarrassing, with only 18 lakhs worth of tickets sold in that year. But a letter that came to light 2 years later further revealed Bhupathi's missteps. The company Broadcast Sports News, who televised the IPTL matches, revealed in a public statement on October 4, 2018, that the event was a comedy of broken promises and sliding payment deadlines, and that Bhupathi still owed up to $5 million in payments to players and around $900,000 for the tournament officials, umpires, broadcasting crew, and other staff well after the lackluster 2016 season ended. They also asserted Bhupathi knew that they wouldn't be able to afford Federer and Williams, but continued to advertise them until the 11th hour to maximize ticket revenue. And while most players remained silent about their missing or delayed payments, Croatian star Marin Cilic had also alluded to some issues with IPTL earlier that year. Bhupathi would continue to deny his responsibility for the event's downfall, claiming that all business had its ups and downs as the IPTL eventually went out with a whimper, and his ambitious attempt at creating a popular tennis event across Asia was soon forgotten.